Check, check, check. How do you read?
Check. Gotcha.
Loud and clear?
Yep. Gotcha.
Alright, so what I just did was it's a flow check. So what you'll do is you'll use this as a do list because we've already checked it, right? So where's our after start?
Right. Well, pre-taxi.
So throttle, we got our 800 to 1000, external power not needed. Ammeter is on and charging. Good. Vent, not. Well, I guess you do have the fan in this one, so we'll turn that on if you want. Altimeter. Actually, it's a little different than the one I've used, but ideally what you want to do is just make sure we've hit everything, right? Okay. The main things you're checking, make sure the fuel pressure doesn't shut off, and just hit all the major points, but
okay.
Yeah.
So we're good to go as far as that. So I got ATIS, we need to get a taxi brief. On ground.
Taxiway Mike, transient ramp closed. Use caution birds in the vicinity of Concord Airport. Use caution personnel and equipment operating north of runway 32 right near taxiway Charlie and in the vicinity of runway 1 left approach and taxiway Echo. Advise on initial contact, you have information Kilo.
Concord ground, Cherokee 2863 Mike at the shade hangars with Kilo.
Number 2868 Mike, Concord ground, say position again.
2863 Mike, and we are at the shade hangars on the east ramp, Bravo.
So it's a 2863 Mike, Concord ground, runway 32 right, taxi.
Copy, taxi 32 right, 63 Mike. That was a hard one.
Yeah, right. So, when you are, you just pull up? There you go. Yeah, you can pull up there if you want. We don't need permission to move.
Okay, that's right, yeah.
Protected area. It always feels weird for me, you know, we can go over there, spin donuts, and come back, but never. So we're going to do a turn here. We might want to check our heading indicator and our turn coordinator and make sure
okay,
they're going to go.
Brakes are good.
Brakes are good. I have the controls.
You have the controls.
Brakes are good. You have the controls.
Okay.
Alright, so we're doing a right turn here, so we're going to look over there and make sure our instruments are good.
A little shy. We're at like
Concord ground, Cessna 9520 Delta Echo, heading to Concord Jet.
How did I get that far off?
Cessna 9520
Oh, that's a good
Delta,
sign. That's my other student I was with this morning that did a cross country, so that means he made it back. That's good.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah.
You're doing something right.
Yeah.
How did it get this far off? Is that normally like that?
It just processes in low vacuum. It slides around a little bit.
So 30, we're right about there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Normally we'd want to do this before we get our clearance, but it's whatever. There you go. Now we can see it's turning in known direction. Turn coordinator is going the same direction. Because this is the only time you can really verify those are working, right?
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Congo Ground Meridian 1960 Whiskey, taxi to Pacific Space Aviation.
Good afternoon, Meridian 1968 Whiskey, Concord ground, taxi via Juliet, Alpha, Foxtrot, cross runway 19 right and 19 left.
We go up to the front spot?
So we're going to go over and we're going to face out that way.
Towards Juliet?
Yeah, or towards Bravo, kind of. We're going to get over as far as we can, but still leave space so we could do a 360 if we wanted to.
Okay.
Though we shouldn't need to ever, but.
So right about here turn?
Yeah, then turn. Because you don't want your wing over the line, because if that happens, you're actually on the runway. There you go. Yeah, I'd probably turn it a little bit more that way because the blast behind us is kind of like useless space. There's not too much space, but there's one or two dudes in the tower that'll complain.
Mobile said you need to get back out on the runway.
There you go. That's good.
Okay.
And we're facing into the wind
SA
too.
Mobile 7, that's approved.
Alright, so go run up brakes at flight controls. We'll check yet again. Up, up and down. Okay. Elevator trim. Takeoff-ish.
What's up? Check, check, check. What happened? There we go. That was weird.
Or less where I am. Okay, fuel, proper tanks, fine. Annunciator panel, test. Okay, primer in and locked.
Good.
Throttle 2000. Magnetos 2 left, 2 right, 1 left, 1 right. Carb heat, check. Light drop. Vacuum is at 5.
Good.
Ammeter is charging. Fuel pressure is good. Oil
So yeah,
pressure.
you might want to just cycle it right now, like that, just to make sure.
Okay. Oil pressure's in the green. Oil temperature's in the green coming up. And throttle back to idle.
Yeah. Some people like to check the idle with the carb heat on, because if you were going to be using
landing.
the carb heat, that's how you'd be doing it. But yeah, this book, I don't know how well you read it, but they say carb heat as needed. Because when the carb heat's on, it's sucking air in, and it doesn't have a filter,
Right.
so if there's dust and stuff, it's not good.
Okay. Let's see. Before takeoff, or we should get a clearance first? Or do you do this before the clearance?
You do it before the clearance,
Okay.
I think, right? Should say call on there. Whatever, it'd be after that.
Okay. So fuel pump on. Gauges are still good.
Uh-huh.
Carb heat we don't need. Pitot heat we don't need. Mixture, should we go full?
Yep. I actually should have done the mag check with that up.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I think we missed it.
Put that on there. We'll go mix. I didn't laminate it yet because there's still work in progress.
Yeah, little things will come up like
Yeah.
that. We should have a better after landing, because that kind of works.
Oh, it's on the back.
Or, my bad, after startup.
Oh, okay.
At least you were listening.
Always trying to fuck with me. Where the fuck was I? Alright, so mixture set at full, flaps are 0, transponder put to altitude, landing light on, nav and strobe on, instruments are 35 check.
So you want to just go through and say how all of them are good.
Okay.
Airspeed, we'll check on the runway. So as we start rolling, you're going to say airspeed alive. Attitude indicator looks like wings level. Altimeter close to field elevation. Vertical speeds almost showing 0. Heading indicator showing known heading. Turn coordinator doesn't have any flags, so
Okay.
good to go.
Okay, where are we now? Doors and windows latched, mine's latched, time, we'll note, 13:28.
Yep, there he is on the ground, made it. Alright, we'll just do a straight out departure.
Okay, so we'll switch to 1.
So check, check, talk.
Yep. Concord Tower 2863, Mike at 32 right for a straight out departure with Kilo.
You don't need to tell him what's kilo.
Oh, that's right.
Calling for the straight out departure. Taking your call sign. I did not catch it, but runway 32 right clear for takeoff. Traffic upwind, Cessna and right close traffic.
It's 2863, Mike, we're at Cherokee.
Clear for takeoff, 32 right.
Mike, roger that. No delay on your departure.
Clear for takeoff, 63 Mike.
Bonanza 5230.
Alright, very
runway
good.
32 left.
32 left, 30 Hotel.
Last check, we got our lights, camera, action. We're going to come out here, we're going to intercept this line, we're going to look, make sure final's clear, which it is.
Clear right.
There's homeboy got switched over to left runway.
And rotation 65?
Yeah.
Okay.
You always kind of just look at the
Cessna
green
242
arc and be
kilo.
like, as long as we're above
Traffic
that,
will
we're
be,
good.
I guess they're over the final approach.
So we'll do a little bit left crosswind.
Okay, and our controls are still good.
Full throttle.
Ship inside 32 kilo.
And Cessna 213 Alpha November, have you over the.
Can you turn up my volume a little bit for the radio?
Your low approach approved at above 500 feet.
That better?
That's over 500.
Whoops, door didn't latch.
Got it?
God damn it.
Abort?
Yeah, actually abort.
Number 32 kilo, rotate short approach.
That's a good
Cessna
practice.
2432 kilo, short approach approved. Runway 32 right, clear for the option.
Approach
There you
approved,
go, that's
32
good
right, clear
practice.
for option, 32 kilo.
And just tell them we're going to taxi back real quick.
Concord Tower 2863,
Yeah,
Mike.
that's 523, no correction, November 523 Sierra Hotel, left turn, contact ground, thanks.
Sierra Hotel.
Concord Tower 2863, Mike. We're going to abort the takeoff and taxi back.
And November,
It's alright, turn on.
Cherokee 63, November, are you just doing a full stop?
Was that for 2863 Mike?
No, somebody else.
Number 2863 Mike Concord Tower, was it just a high-speed taxi you were doing?
Door was ajar, so we're just going to taxi back and try again. 60 Mike.
Or it's 2863 Mike, garage at cross runway 32 left and then contact ground.
Cross CT left, contact ground, 60 Mike. My bad.
Left, 3.
That's good practice though, you know, you never get to do that.
High-speed taxi, that was funny. At least he has a good sense of humor.
People do that shit sometimes, they're like,
And
Are you
November 213 Alpha November report your right turn.
You are clear. We'll go around. Concord Ground Cherokee 2863 Mike, clear of 32 left at hotel,
taxi back to 32.
and requesting to taxi back to 32 right.
Cherokee 2863 Mike, Concord Ground, runway 32 right, taxi via Juliet, cross runway 19 right and 19 left.
Taxi via Juliet, clear 19 right and left 63 Mike.
I'm actually glad that happened, that's good practice,
Concord
right?
Ground,
Think
November
about it.
238 for Lima.
It's not a big
Are we
deal.
on Juliet?
Yeah, Juliet.
Information.
Oh, sure.
There we go.
2384
Alright, she figured it
Lima,
out.
Concord Ground, runway 32 right, taxi via Juliet.
So good practice, right? Door ajar.
Yeah.
That's why we always, miss it this time. Maybe we need to run through here again. We should have had the, I thought we discussed that last time. Had the departure brief and the emergency brief.
My clip fell off.
I have the controls, so you can look for it.
Alright, cool. Thought.
Yeah, so we'll review that when we get on the ground again, and
It's on there. I think maybe we just,
We
yeah,
must
doors
have-
and windows latch. We
no, not the doors and the windows. The emergency brief.
Oh.
That's why I always tell people, don't say engine if the engine dies. It's anything. Door ajar, someone's
Yeah.
hitting you in the back of the head, in the back seat, whatever.
That's highly probable.
Little kids, I'll turn this plane around.
Where the fuck it went? Oh well. Alright, I have the controls.
You have the controls. Alright, here's a question for you. Do we need to go do a run-up again?
I'm gonna say no and gamble.
Nope, you don't have to do it again.
Okay.
We did everything, right?
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Worked once, hopefully it will work twice.
Yeah, maybe I'll shut the door the right way this time. I mean, that was totally planned. That's what I meant to do as a learning example, of course.
What do you do now, trainee?
That was good decision making.
Of trainees, they're out there.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'll shut it the right way this time. There we go. And there we go.
Need power steering in these things.
Yeah, right. Alright, so you can just wait on the taxi line, switch to tower, tell them ready to try again. 3-2 right.
Concord Tower, Cherokee 2863 Mike, ready for our next try.
3-2 right.
At 32 right.
Cherokee 2863 Mike Concord Tower, runway 32 right, clear for takeoff. State your departure request.
straight out, please.
60 Mike, straight out departure, approved.
63 Mike, straight out on 32 right. Clear to take off.
That's 3 Tequila, runway 32 left. Chris, runway 32 right, clear for touch and go.
2 right, clear
Finals
for touch
clear.
and go, 33 kill.
Alright, lights, camera, action.
Okay, and we have runway heading close. 3, alright, cool.
A little bit more on the center line. There you go. Very nice.
You're climbing at 70, right?
Yep.
You're a little fast.
How much horsepower does this have?
161, I believe. It's a 161, that would be horse, right?
Yeah, usually. And it's just a better engine because the performance feels closer to the Archer we have instead of our Warrior.
Okay.
That thing sucks.
Where are we going?
We're just gonna go out, go do the maneuvers real quick.
Go to where?
Just go over. I like to go over Benicia,
Benicia.
but most people like to go over the Delta. That'll be weird not knowing all the landmarks and the towns and the places, you know, completely new
Oh, I
area.
know, yeah. But the good news is you have water towers down there.
Why is
Probably.
Why is that good news?
Because you can see where the fuck you're at. They all say the town name on them.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're at 700. We'll continue to climb to what?
We'll go up to 1500.
1500.
Is this Tesoro right here on the right?
Yep, it should be.
Oh, the
Shell's up to the
memories.
left. Good old Concord had a pursuit there the other day that ended, and we had to help them out. They didn't know where the fuck they were. They said they were at Shell. So I'm at Shell. There's a helicopter supposedly overhead, but there is no helicopter overhead. So
Concord Tower says now 2432 kilo. Can I make a full stop for this one?
yeah, Concord's
Kilo,
fun. You're like,
runway
ooh,
22 right,
gunshot or firework. What
yeah.
is it tonight?
22 right, clear for the option. 2432 kilo.
beautiful day.
This is a nice day.
And then they said the white building, there's about 10 there, so
Yeah.
we had no idea.
Did you catch people?
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
first one they've caught this year.
Yep.
Do a lot of people get away?
From Concord.
Eh.
Alright, very nice. We should do our climb checklist.
Okay. Best rate 79. We could be a little less. You're trying to trick me right at the top off altitude.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
Oil pressure is good, fuel pressure is good, and oil temp is good. Airspeed 50, or hold on, 45. 79, or a little
Concord. Concord Tower,
turn.
111 Golf, Golf inbound, Briones with Kilo.
Cessna 111 Golf Golf Concord Tower, put a 2 mile left base, runway 32 left.
2 mile left base, 32
Alright.
left.
Check, check, check.
And we'd like to request a right.
Alright, then when you're ready, we'll do our clearing turns. We're going to be out of the airspace in just a sec.
Come on.
Yeah, airspeed's coming up. About 100 knots is good.
Okay, just trying to get level here first.
Very nice. We'll cruise at, I don't know, we'll say 22, 23.
32 kilo rising exit at Echo, cross runway 32
And we'll do our
left,
clearing
contact ground
turns, 90 degrees to the left. So if we look over there, we can see San Francisco, and then you look down here too, and you see 210. So you got two things. You can bug it if you want.
Oh, I see.
All right,
what
let's
you're
go. Nice gentle turn.
saying. Oh shit. Wrong button.
This is your heading
Yeah, I
bug.
know. I was trying to get back to 210, right?
No worries. Yeah,
All
90
right.
degrees to the left. Some people do it differently. I just do 90 to the left back to the original heading. Some people like to do the whole 180, so they go to 030.
Okay.
It's up to you.
So we'll do
Alright.
a 90 degrees to the left.
Yes, please.
Clear left, and we're clear right. My sergeant lives in Benicia. I said I flew over your shithole the other day. He goes, yeah, I thought I saw some bucket flying over my house.
Who's your sergeant?
Patrick Salamede.
Salamine.
He's like, is there a freaking jetway over my house? He goes, there's constantly fucking planes flying over.
It's probably me, because most people don't do the training over here, but...
I said, you live in such a nice area that it's scenic. People want to see it.
Yeah, if he's a sergeant, he's probably in Water's End over there.
He's off of Rose.
Yep, see, called it. Some dude has a big pool and a full basketball court. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, he has a pool, but no basketball court.
Full basketball court, too. I was like, someone out here is making the bread.
Yeah.
Isn't Benicia kind of a hole?
No,
it's nice.
Oh.
Vallejo's the hole.
Yeah, Vallejo's the hole, but you always come over here and try and act tough. You're just like, shut up, dude.
Alright, we are back on
Very
level.
nice. When you're ready, show me slow flight.
Alright, we'll go down to 15.
1500 RPM, maintain.
Listen, 213 Alpha November Concord. Star reports you follow approach fix.
You want to pull back because we're losing a little bit of altitude. So you want to be quick about this. Looking outside is your best measure. Oh, we're losing it, right? So pull. Start putting in those flaps.
One notch.
I just go 2-3 real quick. It doesn't really matter. You're just trying to keep it under control. There you go. Pull that power back up to 19 now. Maybe a little bit higher, just so we can get closer to 1500. Just be hard on yourself now at the altitudes. Like lazy at this point of the training will screw you later on down the road.
Should we go a little over 2,000?
Oh yeah, definitely, because we're at 14, right? And you get plus or minus 100, but we should aim for better than the minimum. Alright, so yeah, if you gotta go full throttle, go full throttle. It doesn't matter.
As long as we stay within the white arc.
Well, as long as we stay at, let's keep our airspeed in the 50s.
Okay.
There you go. Now we're up to our altitude. Slowly bring it back to 19. Very nice. Turn me to a heading of 020. So you want 020. That's why I try and say it loud and clear. That's why I won't say like turn to 20 or something. I got a huge...
So we're there. We're right at 15. We're going to go down. We're at 20. You wanted me to go to 15 or...
19's the standard
19.
for maintaining.
Okay, stay here.
Yeah, make sure you use the correct aviation language, because I got into it with the Oakland Tower, heading 020 turn. I got into it with the Oakland Tower, because they were like, turn to the 30s. I was like, alright, I'm south. I'm like, am I supposed to go 030, 300? He's like, switch frequencies and turn to the 30s, so like there's a 747 taking off under me. I'm like, what the hell's the 30s? I'm like, does he want northeast or northwest? And he's like, are you going to turn to the 30s? I was like, I don't know what the 30s are. And then he's just like, 30 into the runway. He's like, alright, now turn towards the Nimitz. I was like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Just give me a vector. He's like, oh, sorry, sir. I was like, yeah, start saying sir. Super rude. Whatever. That's why you want to use the correct language.
Turn to the northeast.
There you go.
Roger.
Maintain this for a minute.
Over final bridge 6.
Let's see if you can fly a little closer to the bottom end of 50. Let's see what happens. So you're scanning constantly.
So what do you mean?
So just pull back on the yoke just a little bit. You might have to play with it if we start to climb. There you go, see?
If possible, 1 on the right, please. Drop number.
Want to try and go slower than that?
Sure.
Let's see how slow we can go and get this stall warning horn to turn on. That's how we used to do it, but then the FAA is like, no, people ignore it. I'm like, alright, so now we have to do it this way. See, now we're at 50, no problem. But it's going to be a lot more sensitive now.
Yeah, I can feel it. It's like sitting on a ball.
Exactly. Alright, so let's turn left to a heading of 300.
In this speed?
Yes, please. Keep us at the low end of the 50.
Say what heading again?
330.
330.
Uh-huh. So we're going to go nice and slow. You're not going to want to go more than 10 degrees on that attitude indicator. The slower we go, the less play we're going to get, right?
Bring the throttle up a little bit because we're losing altitude?
Yeah, do what you got to do.
I just want to make sure that I'm doing what you want to do.
Very nice. Now let's do, this is going to be a right turn to a heading of south, okay?
Right turn to
so we're going to do a 190
south.
degree turn almost.
Okay, we'll bring it back up to 1500.
Yep, because as we do the turn, we lose our vertical lift, right? So let's do that right turn. There you go. We're going to have to go real slow. We can just scan through our instruments.
Here we got airspeed, we're turning, we're climbing.
Yes, sir, 8 Lima, if you want, we can start our right crossing.
There you go. So yeah, do you see how we're in like total control because we're doing everything nice and slow?
The traffic is currently over the square body of water, indicating 1,200 feet.
Traffic inside 8 Lima.
Do we need to be on Travis now, or are we good?
He can, but I'd rather just not talk to him.
Alright.
Because we're out of the way of like the IFR approaches. See, I was talking to you, got you distracted.
Oh.
The old spillway, used to go light up fireworks there when I was in like 6th grade.
You're from Benicia, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, with this kid, and his name was Joe Montalongo. We'd light up fireworks every Thursday, and his dad had all this stuff, and I was like, I don't know, I thought he was like a gangster or something, and then they just like disappeared one day, so I wasn't sure if he was in like witness protection or something, but I just went to his house, and they're just like, he doesn't live here anymore. I was like, what the hell? Fun little tour of Benicia. So we're just throttle just a little bit more?
Reduce, you said?
Just a little bit, just so we can be more accurate with that. We're going to try and catch it.
Okay.
There you go, very nice. We always want to look. See, you're doing a lot better this time. Not that you were doing really bad before, but I feel like you're more in control, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're more in control?
Yeah. No, I was so freaking out of practice last time. Even that little flight got me kind of...
Roger, you're
all warmed up. All right, let's turn to a heading of west.
Change your discretion.
West.
Then we're going to recover. So the recovery is full throttle. Keep the nose at the
We
horizon.
recover during the turn or after?
After the turn, I'll say go. I'll probably just say go around so you get that in your head of, because that's what we're doing. We're essentially doing a go around.
Okay.
So full throttle, nose to the horizon, flaps to 20. Airspeed comes up, slowly reduce the flaps. Don't do it yet.
Oh, sorry. So we're turning first.
Turning.
Thank you, stop number.
Don't go more than 10 degrees. Slow us down a little bit. Traffic way up there.
Concord Tower, cap 448, ready to go 32 left, requesting a left crosswind departure.
Cap 448, Concord Tower, 132
There you
left,
go.
for takeoff.
We're going a little fast though, right?
32 left,
So I'd reduce the throttle. We're like losing our control.
Concord Tower, Beechcraft,
Because we're good.
37, Quebec,
There you go.
inbound on the RNAV, circle 32. We have...
Okay, we're at west.
Kilo.
Very nice.
37 Quebec, Concord.
Alright, now do the go around. Full throttle.
Report spot approach 6.
Flaps to 20.
37 Quebec, will call.
Okay, flaps 20.
Very nice. And you slowly bring them out. There you go. That was awesome. Alright, let's do a climbing right turn to 2000 and a heading of east.
Climbing right, turn to 2000, a heading of east.
Good use of the bug. We'll climb at, we'll say, 80 knots.
I'm sorry, what do you want to climb to?
2,000 feet.
2000.
That's pretty much it for the slow flight. Just roll through it nice and slow. I think we did the power off stall. Oh shit, forgot to set my watch.
I noted the time we took off.
Very nice. What was the time?
13:28.
28, good. So we got, what, 15 minutes? Very nice. Now we're going to do the power off stall again.
Okay.
Alright, do you remember that?
Yeah, sort of.
You want to try talking me
Down
through it?
to 1500.
We just get in a slow flight for a minute. And once we're there.
And then we go to 1800 or 1900. Right?
In slow flight?
Yeah.
Yeah, in slow flight. But then once we're doing the power off stall, power idle, we got our reference, we got our heading, we want to maintain. For idle, we're going to have to keep pulling back to try and cancel out the loss of altitude, but that's just going to cause us to lose airspeed. And then we're going to get 3 signs of the stall. We're going to get the horn, we're going to get the buffet, and then we're going to have the nose drop. When the nose starts to drop, full throttle, just like we did, flaps to 20, nose to the horizon, okay?
Okay.
All right, get me in slow flight.
Maintaining altitude. First level of flaps, right?
Yep.
37 Quebec, circle east, make right traffic, 132 right, 132 right.
Guide me through it again, second.
Okay, right traffic 32 right.
I just put the third notch in too.
Okay.
37 Quebec.
3 notches.
There you go, we're under control, so bring that power back up. Show me you're in control of the slow flight. Very nice. Alright, now we're going to go power idle, and you're going to pull back.
Power idle.
And maintain.
Pulling
So we
back.
got our outside, we got our heading of east, so we're already getting off a little bit. So let's force the plane back. We're going to
Okay.
pull. Full throttle now. There you go. Nose to the horizon, right rudder. Flaps to 20. There we go. Airspeed starting to come up. That's about rotation speed. Let's drop it down to 1 notch. There you go. We're going to let the airspeed build up. We're about 75. I drop it there.
Drop what?
The last notch of flaps.
Oh.
And then we'll climb at our VY, so about 79. Just say round it up to 80, get us back to 2,000, and maneuver complete.
And do what?
What?
What was the last thing you said?
Maneuver complete.
Okay.
So that means we're done.
Change your discretion, you have a great flight.
So, alright, now we're going to do a slightly harder version of that because it seems like you're getting it pretty well. So what we're going to do now, you get us set up in slow flight, I'll talk you through what we're going to do. I'm going to have you get into slow flight, and then we're going to mark our altimeter. So if we're at 2,000 feet, we're going to descend about 100 feet, keeping our airspeed under control at about 60 knots.
Okay, go back and slow down for me. We mark where we're going to mark our airspeed.
Here, I have the controls.
Okay, you have the
I
controls.
want you to just listen for
Okay.
a sec. So we're going to mark our altitude, so 2,000 feet. We're going to go power idle. We're going to descend about 1,000, or not 1,000, about 100 feet. And then we're going to pull. So what we're doing is we're simulating coming in on final. Hold on, what are you changing it for?
I'm sorry, never mind.
Alright. We'll have to make sure we get the altimeter setting when we come in.
29999, but I just was thinking 299, but then it was closer to
So it
3.
should be like that. Oh no, that was right, you got it.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, power idle, we're going to descend 100 feet, and then we're stretching like we're coming in on final. From there, we're just going to let the stall happen, full throttle, flaps to 20, nose to the horizon, and we're going to try not to drop too much more altitude, okay?
Okay.
Or you want me to demonstrate one real quick?
Let's do you first.
Alright, so keep your hands on the
Okay.
yoke. There we go. So throttle idle. Now I'm just going to control my pitch. Keep us down. There we go. There's our mark, so we're just going to hold it. We don't want to go anymore. Pull. There it is. Right rudder. Nose to the horizon. Flaps to 20. There we go. Lost about 80 feet. Not too bad. There you go. Coming back. Now we can start our climb at about 79, 80. Back up to 2,000. And that's just like simulating like you're coming in on final. Stall it, and you'd save yourself before you hit the ground, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, you have the controls?
Okay.
Yeah, remember the stalls, you're not learning how to stall, you're learning how to recover.
So we'll get back up to 2,000.
We'll maintain the heading of east.
Okay, we'll get a little bit over. We'll get 1,500 in. And we're going to maintain this attitude.
Yep. So we're pretty much just
Or
looking...
no, we're going to go full power off, or what? Flaps first?
So slow flight to establish that we are in control. There you go.
Okay.
Then from here, get us back on the heading of east.
Okay.
Bring the power back up so we don't sink while we're getting set up. There we go. This is good. Now you're going to go power idle, descend 100 feet while maintaining our airspeed in the 50s. So let the nose drop just a little bit, so we'll be more in the 50s.
A little bit more?
Yeah, just a little bit. Now let's pull. Pull. We don't want to lose any more.
Concord Tower, one close ahead, final passage.
Full.
Listen, 008,
Right rudder.
right traffic, 132 right, 132 right, clear for touch
There
and go on the go, your left
Flaps
one
down
out
to 20. Very nice.
Airspeed's
coming up.
Touch and go, and
1 notch.
left turn not approved, 008, thank you.
9727 Quebec.
Last notch, take it out.
Connector 1 and left, left turn
Not
on
bad.
Bravo,
I think you
contact
could do that now without me talking at all. What do you think?
We'll try it.
Bravo's in the ground.
Alright, so get us back up to 2,000 and recover.
It will go idle, and then we'll pitch down slightly, correct?
Yep, you got it.
All right.
All the way idle?
Yeah.
There you go. Now we don't want to go between 28, so let's pull.
What do you mean?
Don't go lower than
Oh,
28.
okay.
There you go. Pull, pull, pull. Harder, harder, harder. We're getting off our heading, so a little left. There you go. Recover. There you go. Right rudder. Nose down just a little bit because we want to see our horizon. Flaps 20.
Airspeed's climbing. Go down to 2.
There you go.
We're still on the rise. We'll go down one more.
Uh-huh.
And one more.
Yep, there you go. All right, very nice. Let's try it one more time, then we can go practice some landing.
Alrighty. Let's get back up to 2,000. Not much people out today.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm still booked back to back today, though. Damn.
Yeah, you got a busy schedule ahead of you.
Yeah, because everyone's trying to fly with me before I leave.
Do you have a recommendation as to who next? Jesse, maybe, or?
Yeah, I'd say go with Jesse, but you said you don't like him, right?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh.
No, I just said our schedules didn't groove.
Jesse's pretty similar to me, so it'd be
Okay.
pretty easy.
We'll talk about him later.